Welcome to Retro Lens Vault, where forgotten moments of the 1700s to early 1900s come back to life. A friend helps Clarice Faravoni welcome her fiancé Ken Fisher with a romantic 1946 kiss. Marilyn Monroe and Maria Callas meet at JFK's birthday, uniting film and opera icons. America's 1941 entry into World War II sparked the golden age of morale-boosting pinup art for servicemen. From Here to Eternity's 1953 beach kiss became iconic, despite its wildly impractical sandy setting. James Dean's slouched pose captures teen angst and his timeless, rebellious allure. Young Marilyn Monroe radiates charm and budding sensuality before becoming an icon. Catherine Ross and Sam Elliott hold hands on set, marking the start of real romance. Maria von Trapp meets Christopher Plummer on set, blending her real story with fiction. Patty Duke meets Helen Keller on set, confronting the emotional weight of portraying her. Shirley MacLaine and daughter Sachi make funny faces at home, revealing private motherly affection. June Lockhart swims with her calm cat, revealing Hollywood's playful private moments. Jack Pierce applies Karloff's Frankenstein makeup, crafting cinema's most iconic monster. Groucho jokes while Lucille Ball fights laughter, showing their constant comedic chemistry. Vivien Leigh poses ethereally as Shakespeare's fairy queen before her scarlet fame. Marlene Dietrich kisses a returning soldier, symbolizing her wartime support and patriotism. Teen Debbie Reynolds enters a studio lot, unaware she'll become a beloved star. Clint Eastwood and Shirley MacLaine rest during a hot, exhausting Western shoot. Audrey Hepburn radiates elegance in Dior during a Paris fashion photo shoot. Humphrey Bogart embraces his rugged features instead of hiding his signature lines. Elvis Presley meets Sammy Davis Jr., two trailblazers sharing mutual respect. Marilyn Monroe relaxes at home, revealing her genuine everyday self. Barbara Stanwyck becomes Ruby Stevens, dressed as a glamorous Ziegfeld Follies girl. Judy Garland sings energetically in costume, talent shining even off-camera. Young Michael Caine poses confidently, capturing his rise toward stardom. Katharine Hepburn's portrait highlights her striking features and individuality. Sergio Leone directs Clint Eastwood, shaping the spaghetti western era. Anne Bancroft practices blindness for Annie Sullivan, showing dedication to authenticity. Richard Brooks guides Paul Newman through emotional scenes, refining performances. Richard Avedon and Sophia Loren merge artistry and timeless beauty. Elizabeth Taylor and Rock Hudson relax filming. Giant, reflecting deep friendships. Young Tatum O'Neal shines beside her father, foreshadowing award-winning talent. Elvis Presley and Priscilla marry privately in Las Vegas. George Cukor guides Audrey Hepburn through a grand ballroom sequence. Julie Andrews and Tony Walton cradle newborn Emma in a tender moment. Alfred Hitchcock poses proudly with film canisters, symbolizing his legendary career. Dustin Hoffman and Peter O'Toole embrace at a London premiere. Audrey Hepburn relaxes on a Swiss boat away from Hollywood. Frank and Nancy Sinatra record a father-daughter duet that becomes a classic. Anne Bancroft reacts emotionally at the Oscars as her dream comes true. Grace Kelly rests in her Cannes suite before becoming royalty. Gail Sondergaard declines the witch role. Hamilton replaces her. Billy Wilder directs McLean and Lemon, creating The Apartment. Ally McGraw's natural beauty foreshadows her rise from model to star. Elsa Lanchester endures long makeup sessions for her Bride of Frankenstein look. Hitchcock directs Kim Novak, crafting a haunting cinematic thriller. Julie Andrews tests Maria's wardrobe for her iconic role. George Reeves visits Lucy's set in Superman costume. Jack Nicholson's sunglasses and grin capture his Cannes charisma. Yul Brynner's dramatic pose showcases his commanding bald look. Errol Flynn's portrait embodies Hollywood glamour and heroic presence. Mary Tyler Moore studies lines before transforming television comedy. Grace Kelly celebrates her bridal shower before leaving for Monaco. Lauren Bacall's gaze reflects her powerful noir heroines. Blake Edwards directs Natalie Wood's 5-day pie fight. Paul Newman relaxes on set shaping his prisoner role. Gary Cooper's early portrait highlights natural Western strength. James Dean sits in a shop window exploring fame. Paul Newman's blue eyes shine as he unwinds at home. Vivian Lee films Scarlett's opening scene with 2 suitors. Technicians work near a lion, creating MGM's roaring logo. Catherine Deneuve smokes stylishly as David Bailey photographs her. Paul Newman chats with Princess Margaret about shared charity work. Joanne Woodward and Paul Newman share playful joy ice skating. Rita Hayworth prepares backstage for her Gilda glove striptease scene. Errol Flynn and Olivia de Havilland relax filming their adventure movie. Joan Crawford's Hurrell portrait defines golden-era Hollywood glamour. Sharon Tate's early photos show her beauty and rising optimism. Natalie Wood and Warren Beatty shine as a glamorous Oscar couple. Belafonte and Dandridge elevate roles while battling Hollywood's racial barriers. Frank Sinatra's Rat Pack unwinds in a Las Vegas steam room. De Havilland and Clift attend The Heiress premiere after major success. The first Academy Awards banquet begins Hollywood's longest tradition. Hollywood's Santa Claus Lane Parade transforms the boulevard festively. Tracy, Davis, and others serve Thanksgiving meals at the Canteen. Danny Kaye performs at the Hollywood Canteen for servicemen. Quirky 1920s programmatic buildings charm early Southern California motorists. Hollywood Forever Cemetery becomes the resting place of stars. Mercury Aviation captures 1921 Los Angeles with planes and derricks. Bathing beauties pose in 1921, promoting early studio productions. Vern Farquhar's tire shop grows into a trusted community business. Rail systems fuel early Hollywood growth, tourism, and commuting. Hollywood baseball thrives, culminating in Gilmore Field's opening. The Hollywood Studio Club guided thousands of aspiring film women. Early Hollywood women founded institutions shaping cultural life. Immaculate Heart School educated young women on a hilltop. Hollywood School for Girls fostered creativity for future stars. Mrs. Jane's School grew from a home classroom to thousands. Hollyhock House becomes a public park and World Heritage Site. Griffith Park grows from Griffith's donation into a vast landmark. The Greek Theatre opens in 1930 with affordable seating. Griffith Observatory opens offering free public astronomy education. The Pilgrimage Play attracts audiences with its hillside stage. The theater evolves into the Ford hosting diverse performances. Hollywood Bowl opens in 1921 and becomes world-renowned. The Pantages Theater debuts in 1930 as Hollywood's grandest palace. Pantage's ornate lobby becomes a breathtaking centerpiece of his empire. 1988, one for the Dirty Dancing fans, Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey in 1988. Frances McDormand, tipped to win this year for Nomadland, took the Best Actress Oscar in 1997 for Fargo. 1989, The Late River Phoenix, with his date, the actor Martha Plimpton. 1991, did Cindy take inspiration from Richard Gere's Pretty Woman co-star Julia Roberts' famous red dress from the film? 1975, Lauren Hutton oozes glamour on arrival at the 1975 Oscars. 1991, the ever-cool Denzel arrives at the Academy Awards, a year after winning his first Oscar, for Glory. 1974, Paul and Linda McCartney on the red carpet. 1999, nothing to see here, just a couple of music industry legends. 1996, a young Kate Winslet resplendent in candy pink Vivienne Westwood. 2000, long before Emily was in Paris, an 11-year-old Lily Collins attended the Oscars in 2000. 1999, Anne Heche and Ellen DeGeneres. 1976, a young Anthony Hopkins with the unmistakable beauty that is Charlotte Rampling. 1969, a resplendent Aretha Franklin performing Funny Girl. 1988, a very old Hollywood moment, courtesy of Daryl Hannah. 1954, Audrey Hepburn cradles her Best Actress trophy for Roman Holiday. In 1961, Best Actress Elizabeth Taylor steals a glance at her then-husband Eddie Fisher. 1969, Diahann Carroll with Don Marshall at the 1969 ceremony. 1969, an after-party ready, Joan Collins in 1969. 1993, a pre-SATC SJP on husband Matthew Broderick's arm at the Oscars. 1974, decades before the naked dress craze, actor Edie Williams showed up at the Oscars in a leopard print bikini. 1975, then couple Jack Nicholson and Angelica Houston. 2000, All in Black. Angelina attended with her brother, James Haven. 1999, Goldie Hawn and Steve Martin go head-to-head in the Micro Sonny's Stakes. 1957, Miyoshi Umeki became the first Asian performer to win an Oscar in 1957. 1977, Jodie Foster won a Golden Globe for The Mauritanian, but was snubbed by the Oscars. 1999 Minnie Driver with her sister, Kate. 2000 Penelope Cruz regal in a blue Ralph Lauren gown. 1973, a young and incomparably beautiful Candice Bergen at the 1973 Oscars. 1999, Kate Blanchett at the 1999 ceremony. 2000 Lucy Liu waves to the crowds in 2000. 2000 Chloe Sevigny was Oscar nominated in 2000 for her performance in Boys Don't Cry. 1988, Cher outshining the life-size Oscar statue in 1988. 1991, Madonna channeled Marilyn on Oscar night, 1991. 1999, a pre-COVID greeting for Liv and Drew. 1955, Grace Kelly captured mid-conversation at the 1955 ceremony. 1999, the ever-fabulous Sophia Loren arriving in 1999. 1977, a radiant Cicely Tyson in 1977. 1989, name a more 80s outfit than Demi's bike shorts meet ball gown Oscars look. 1991, Julia Roberts with her date Kiefer Sutherland. 1999, Halle Berry in a slinky slip dress and an ultra-90s hairstyle. 1949, James Baskett is presented with his Oscar for Song of the South by Ingrid Bergman. 1977, Rocky star Sylvester Stallone squares up to a real-life boxing legend, Muhammad Ali. 1999, a fresh-faced Matt Damon and Ben Affleck on the red carpet. 2000, a 15-year-old Scarlett Johansson at the Oscars. She's since been nominated for trophies twice. 1999, Gwyneth Paltrow arrives in bubblegum pink Ralph Lauren on the arm of her late father. 1985, Diana Ross presented Stevie Wonder with his Oscar for I Just Called to Say I Love You. 2000, former husband and wife Jude Law and Sadie Frost on the red carpet in 2000. 1993, Elton John and Basic Instinct star Sharon Stone catch up at his Oscars party in 1993. 2000, definitely not J.Lo in Versace. Rather, Trey Parker's Oscar night homage. 1992, before Brad and Gwyneth, Brad and Juliet were a thing. 1989, Dangerous Liaisons co-stars Glenn Close and Michelle Pfeiffer. 1989, name a more 80s outfit than Demi's bike shorts. Meet ball gown Oscar's look.